Oh, this is the black ass wood. Dang it!
The special edition episode.
Man, that was horrible. We apologize. We thought that was the original Power Rangers thing.
That was a full one.
That was some bullshit, is what that was. So we back, fellas. Last week we had a communication issue, so there's no vid, but we plan to be here every week doing what we do. First things first, Power Rangers. Let's get into this a little bit. Angel Grove. Why the hell did nobody move from that town? Like every week, Goldar is destroying the whole city. Rita Repulsa creating these new monsters and destroying everything. Can you imagine how much tax you have to pay to live in Angel Grove? Because they're constantly having to do renovations to the city. A bag of Doritos in Angel Grove was probably $27 because of all the renovations they had to do in downtown Angel Grove because Goldar went on a spree again and destroyed every building there. Like, I mean, come on.
I never thought about that.
Yeah, Angel Grove had the dumbest citizens in the world.
And then what was that area? Where did they hang out at? That little food court. There's something happening there anyway. People still went there. How did that dude not lose business?
I don't know. Like, Bulk and Skull always were into some shit.
Yeah.
I mean, anybody that watched Power Rangers knows what I'm talking about, man. Those people were the dumbest people in the world. Anyway, all right. So, first of all, I guess we got to talk about the trade, huh?
Yeah.
What do you think? Westbrook went in exchange. Abir got James Harden and Aminu back. Your thoughts?
I like Abir. I think Abir won out, man. James Harden. I don't know. I mean, he's been putting up some numbers this week. Mm-hmm. He's been on fire.
48 points, 43 points.
Doing a lot better than I thought he would to start off due to the little B curse.
Straight like a 747 in heaven, pop the lid off the top. Got a task force weapon, niggas can't fuck with me unless they talk to a reverend. Watch where he walk, watch where he stepping. Pray in the air, better ask for a blessing.
But in all seriousness, I think if James Harden is, of course he won't be able to keep up that level of production, but he's able to keep his assists up while shooting, a decent clip. And I think Abir will.
And I think Westbrook has value comparable to Harden because of his ability to get double doubles a lot easier, and he always flirts with the triple double. But he does turn the ball over a little bit more. Mm-hmm. And I like the fact that Abir got him to throw in Aminu. I think Aminu, although he sucks in real life, for fantasy, he's going to put up good numbers. I mean, I think he has the potential to be like a 9-9 guy, 1 steal, 1 block. That kind of stuff in a 14-team league has a lot of value. So I like the Westbrook for potential. Like, I think he's the best player in the trade by a small margin.
Yeah.
But I think the fact that he got Aminu gives Abir a slight edge. But I wouldn't be surprised if, Westbrook ended up being more valuable than Harden at the end of the season. So it wasn't like it was a crazy trade and then it was big names, but it wasn't. It wasn't like, I don't know, somebody got destroyed in the trade. Yeah. And there's also another trade up on the dossier, if you will.
I got an alert about that.
Yeah, I'm not going to discuss the trade because out of respect to the guys, I'm going to let the trade go through and then we'll talk about it next week if it goes through. Yeah. I don't want to seem like I'm favoring one person or the other or favoring one team or the other because I don't want to sway people's votes. Yeah. So if you guys have a chance, take a look, see what you think about the trade that's on the pending transaction. And so let's talk about this week's matchups. What do you want to start with?
We can start from. How's it look on yours?
Mine, I have my team.
I can do it however.
Okay, we'll go Harry Mamba versus Dead Olive Draft, though.
Okay. I got the same order.
Mr. Harrison won the battle.
6-4.
Yeah. David forgot to check his lineups a couple of days. I know he did not start Dwight when Dwight had a 20-rebound game.
Ooh, that hurts.
Which, if you look, he lost by 23 rebounds.
Yeah.
And,
and diamond, man.
Well, yeah, and then he didn't start some other guys, so, he probably would have won rebounds. Yeah. He did make a comment about the king of the league, Mike Harris, sending him a trade offer he did not think was a fair value. But bro! So, apparently David is paying attention, but I just think he forgot to set his lineup. So,
or he's using the same app I'm using.
Possibly. So, he took an L.
Yeah.
But let's see. Who played well for David? Chris Middleton actually almost had a triple-double one game.
Okay.
So he's putting up value. He kind of got off to a slow start.
He probably didn't get double figures in either one of those categories then, huh?
No.
Oh, okay.
But Draymond Green had a nice game. The thing about any Warrior that everybody knows, if you own a Warrior, they typically are winning and blowing people out. So you sometimes only get like 3/4 worth of stats.
Yep.
So that's the tough thing about the Warriors. Who else had a good?
Really remarkable for David. I mean, he had some solid performances. Draymond, LaMarcus. I mean, you expect him to do.
Yeah. And then unfortunately for him too, he had Chris Paul go out.
Yeah.
Seems like it's a minor injury, so David checks his lineups. He probably still needs to. I would assume he's gonna unload some big men. He's got a lot of big guys. I mean, look at all his big men. He's got Draymond Green, Ed Davis, Tim Duncan, Splitter, Howard, Gortat, Terrence Jones, LaMarcus Aldridge, Andrew Bogut, and Pekovic. That is a lot of bigs. Yeah. Like, he only has really 3 guards on his whole team.
Yeah.
Chris Paul, Middleton, and Tony Allen. So I'm assuming he's going to look to trade some people. Oh, he's got Shump too, but Shumper's out. Who played well for Harrison?
Jalil.
Yeah, Okafor, man, averaging 20 a game. I mean, he reached for him, and it was a good reach. Turned out to be a good pick.
Really good pick.
He still got Clay, who's struggling right now to get it going, but Bradley Beal's kind of picked up the slack.
Yep.
Clay hit more threes, but it's not the numbers you would expect out of Clay yet. I think that obviously will change. Clay's too good to fall that far behind. Let's see who else is doing well for him. Marc Gasol's been consistent, although Memphis is starting to look a little old to me.
Yep.
Look a little slow. Like when you watch them play, they just can't keep up.
Yeah.
Julius Randle. Whew.
Yeah, I mean, even he had a bad game today, but he was able to pick up, 11, 12 rebounds.
Yeah, so he's starting to look like he's going to do something fantasy-wise in real life. I mean, guy's a bulldozer.
Yeah, he didn't get double-doubles this week, but, he'll be guaranteed once middle of the season hits, he'll be a double-double machine because you see how easily he's racking up the rebounds. I mean, Hibbert's a decent rebounder, but
exactly.
Who else is gonna be there?
Yeah. He also had Damari Carroll go out with an injury. Marcus Morris kind of cooled off, only shot 35% from the field this week, only 4 threes, which was to be expected. I mean, if you remember the week Marcus Morris had the first week, killed. So, so good win for Harrison. Don't know how it would have turned out if David set his lineups because David didn't win free throw percentage.
Yeah, there's always moving parts when you don't check your lineups. Almost like some things obviously can work out in your favor,
but some things may not. Like he didn't put Dwight in, and he won free throws. So if he had Dwight in, he probably would have lost free throws.
Yeah, exactly. So it's just weird.
Yeah. Weird, yeah. Mr. Shake and Bake.
This is for all of them, right? Shake and bake.
What does that do? Did that blow your mind? That just happened.
Bobby's team.
He's got next level strategy. I think he's purposely.
Maybe. We don't know. Boom Shakalaka and Shake and Bake. Man, this is a close matchup all week. 5-5.
Yep, and that's how it ended, yeah.
Shake and Bake, 60 steals in 1 week. Woo! 6-0. That is not an error. That was 60 steals. Leading the pack in the steals was Paul Millsap, who's
freaking Bazemore.
Yeah, dude. He was on the waivers.
Yeah.
Now this fool's putting up numbers.
He got 9 steals this week, didn't he?
Yeah.
He saw 9 steals.
Yeah, 9 steals, 8 threes. Good pickup by Bobby. Patrick Patterson's kind of struggling. Patrick Beverly got hurt, which kind of hurt his value. Drew Holiday's still sitting out every other game. But he's really got, I think he's done. Yeah. But Derek Favors and Paul Millsap and Kawhi have really been carrying him.
Yeah.
And once he gets Kyrie Irving back, I mean, right now he's not so far out of the race to where he can't really get together. He's a 500 team right now.
Yeah. So
he throw in Kyrie, and all of a sudden, look out.
Yeah, exactly.
He only did win rebounds by 1, so he easily could have lost 6-4. But so Brian was pretty pissed about that. Who played well for Brian? DeMar DeRozan, 87 points. Steph. He's got Steph Curry. Yeah. I mean,
it's crazy.
Steph Curry. What do you want to say about
300 threes this season, man.
Yeah, break the record,
easily.
Right? Does he own the record?
I think he does.
Yeah.
But, he'll probably easily break his own record. At this pace, he had a bad shooting outing last time, which I think he had 2 out of 10 last game. But
yeah. For Brian, also, Darren Collison got hurt, so that's gonna suck.
Yeah, and Darren Collison's having a good week too.
Yeah, Mirotic kind of came back down to earth this week. Didn't really have a good week. Shot 16% for the whole week. That ain't gonna get it done.
Yeah.
But like I said, that Kevin Love pick was huge for him.
Yep,
Kevin Love is bombs away, rebounding, which I knew he would. Like I kept trying to tell people, Love is not done.
Yeah, definitely not. His game is gonna age well.
Yeah. He's not an athletic guy, so he's not gonna get hurt like a serious injury ever, unless it's some freaky stuff like when Olenek, pulled his shoulder out of socket.
Yeah, exactly. That was a freak accident.
Yeah, so I mean, I like this team. I think he's gonna do really well. Like I said, he's got a Collison hurt. Gorgie James kind of been a disappointment. I think your boy Anthony Towns is kind of taking over.
Yeah,
taking a lot of his minutes. So
I think they'll hang on to him. I mean, unless he probably use him for trade bait.
Yeah, probably somebody will need him. But who else performed for him? Oyedipo continues to be really good for him.
Yeah.
Joakim Noah struggling right now.
Yeah, I don't know.
Bench rolling looking too great for him.
Yeah.
So not the greatest week for Boom overall, not compared to what he had first week.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, I'm sure he'll take a 5-5 when he's not playing well.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Your matchup, who played well for you?
Let's see here. I was actually really happy with Brandon Knight.
Damn it.
Yeah. Brandon Knight had a good week for me. He had, I think, 65 points, 60-ish points.
Yeah.
Stats were kind of low, but it's Brandon Knight. So, I mean, what you expect? He got me a lot of threes. I mean, I lost threes this week anyway, so it didn't really matter too much.
Yeah.
I actually put my team together with the thought that I'd win in threes every week, but a lot of my the guys I expected to be shooters. I mean, McLemore's not really doing anything.
Covington's been hurt.
Yeah, Covington's been hurt. D'Angelo Russell's he's still getting acclimated, so I don't know. I think hopefully midway through the season I'll start to pick up on that.
Kyle Korver got going.
Yeah, Kyle Korver definitely.
He had a really good game. I think he had 22 and 4 or 5 threes.
Yeah, exactly. So I mean, that's about what you'd expect with Kyle Korver. I mean, that was the reason why I got him on the squad, just the consistency.
How excited are you about Karl Anthony Towns?
Oh yeah.
Bro. I'm
stoked. I didn't expect him to come on this early, but
I kind of did. I mean,
yeah. Who else is on that team? I mean,
yeah. I was surprised by the passing ability. I didn't think he was that great of a passer.
Yeah, I was watching Summer League and I did see glimpses of it, but I didn't think it would translate that well to actual, the elite talent.
Yeah, and he doesn't have a lot of assists, so don't be fooled into thinking, I think he has a lot of assists. But what I mean by the passing ability is they respect his passing ability. So a lot of the times they run the offense through him if you watch.
Yeah, exactly. So he gets a lot of touches. I mean, plus Minnesota isn't really going to be focused on winning, so it's all about development. So
they actually are not doing that bad though. Ricky Rubio having a good year so far, so we'll see.
Wiggins kind of came alive. This
week.
I
think he was having a back problem at the beginning of the season, so that's why he struggled early on. They said. Okay. Anybody else you want to talk about on your team?
Powell of course, my boy Powell. He had a good game.
Yeah.
Pray to God he hears you, and pray to God he hears you.
So, started getting me. He got me a couple double-doubles this week, which I appreciate.
Yeah.
Strangely enough, I was expecting him to shoot more threes. I was watching the international games, and he was. I mean, of course, the three-point line is closer, but I thought he'd give me maybe one a game. He hasn't really done that lately, which I don't mind because the field goal percentage, but
yeah.
Yeah, win some, lose some.
Yeah, can't get it all, right?
Yeah.
Kobe Bryant rules, second loss in a row, man.
Yeah.
This is the second place team. He had 62 threes. Obviously, he's gonna win threes every week.
Yeah.
We gotta remember he doesn't have Wilson Chandler, who's a big part of whatever he does. He always has Wilson on his team.
Yeah.
Evan Fournier, dear God, that guy, points. 11 threes. He had a 30-point game, I think, or something.
Yeah.
And he was on waivers. Nobody had him, and.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
And he's got Marcus Thornton, so he's just got a team of gunners. And I really don't think...
Yeah, Thornton slipped in and got him 6 threes, so fits right in with what he's doing.
And I really don't think Anthony Davis has gotten going yet. I think when Tyreek Evans comes back, Anthony Davis will really start to produce a little bit more. Right now, he's not getting the easy looks because they don't have anybody that can get into the lane.
Yeah.
And kind of suck the defense in. So I expect him to play a lot better once Tyreek comes back in about a month or so.
Yeah.
So Bellinelli doing pretty well, giving him threes, pretty much what he drafted him for.
Yeah, exactly. It's a well constructed team. It just hasn't panned out yet, but it's,
Yeah, Conley's kind of off to a slow start. I think Danny Green's not playing well just yet. So
yeah.
I know he's gonna get it going. I'm not worried about it. I am surprised he lost twice in a row, but he'll fix it. He always does. Mr. Bengali Ballsack, a beer chest. Let's see who played well for him. Greg Monroe.
Yeah.
Great pick. I was gonna pick Greg Monroe. Just didn't. He didn't fall to where I wanted him to fall. So Thaddeus Young, another good pick. They have nobody else.
Beer was commenting why didn't anybody pick up Harrison Barnes?
Yeah.
During the draft, picked him up. He's picked up kind of late. Who else? There's somebody I'm clearly missing. Oh, okay, Bledsoe, of course.
Yeah, Bledsoe just. I thought he was outplaying Westbrook for a good portion of that game, and then Westbrook is Westbrook. You ain't gonna keep him down very long. But first half, I think Bledsoe had 24 points or something. He was really causing some havoc.
Yeah.
He did have Vukovic go out, so that kind of hurt. I'm sure he would have probably maybe won field goal percentage. But I don't know if Vukovic would have helped him in any of the other categories that he lost. He wouldn't have hit any threes, maybe some steals. But also, he didn't start James Harden when James Harden had 43 points. I don't know how many threes were in there, but he lost threes, so maybe that would have helped.
Yeah.
I don't know. But yeah, Bengali's, his team is really, really strong. I think they're going to be good the whole year. We're probably going to hear a lot about him knocking off a lot of teams. So, King of the League. Let's see who played well for him. Tristan Thompson came in and just did what he did in the finals. He just crashed on the boards, and I kind of thought he would take a while to get going, but I guess he kept himself in good shape.
He got what he wanted.
Yeah. Who else performed well? I think Al Jefferson had a pretty good game early on.
Mm-hmm.
Monta's starting to get it going.
Yeah.
I think he's starting to figure out where Paul George likes to be on the court, where, that's going to take time. It's only the second week of the season. So, I think Monta... Yeah, Ariza had a good week, 9 threes.
Yeah.
LeBron is LeBron. I mean, look at his stats. They're pretty LeBron-ish. 100 points, 30 assists, 25 rebounds, a lot of steals. Ibaka is kind of struggling a little bit. I think having Cantor there hurts his value a little bit.
Yeah, because he's not the lone big, productive big man. Cantor's getting doubles.
Yeah. And anybody who watched the preview video that was like 2 hours long, which I think nobody did, but I went on a tangent about how I thought Yahoo always overrates Ibaka.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think he's a first round or second round guy. I think he's third round.
Yeah.
But they always seem to have him in the top 20, and I don't really understand it. But I don't know. Maybe he'll get it going. He had Marcus Smart out all week too, which didn't help. Let's see. D Wade's playing really well so far, healthy.
Yeah, I mean early season.
Yeah.
And we had almost 70 points this week.
Mm-hmm.
Much what you expect.
Yeah.
A couple threes, steals, blocks.
Eric Gordon really playing well in that Alvin Gentry system.
Yep.
He's another guy I expect to be a lot better once Tyreek Evans comes back.
Yeah.
Tyreek Evans, he just draws a lot of attention, so that can only help. Because right now they're starting Ish Smith, or Ish, or Ish, or however you pronounce his stupid name. Guy sucks. So he's an upgrade, obviously, over him. So yeah, let's see. We got Retro Boom and Walton's Warriors. Ooh, Retro took that loss. Wow. He was expecting Walton's Warriors to be an easy victory.
Yeah.
You think it's that easy?
Let's see.
He had Michael Carter Williams out most of the week.
Yeah.
But, I mean, let's be real. How often is Michael Carter Williams healthy?
That's true.
I mean, he's always hurt. So, Aaron Gordon's kind of in and out of Scott Skiles' doghouse. More on Scott Skiles' doghouse later. Fuck you, Scott Skiles. He's got Westbrook now, so I'm sure he's happy about that. Avery Bradley had one good game this week. I don't know what happened the rest of the games. Because he only had 27 points. I remember one of the games he had, I think, close to 20. So I don't know if he didn't perform in other games, if he didn't start him. I'm not sure.
Yeah, dude, how good is the Stauskas pick?
That was a good pick.
Yes.
That was a really good pick.
Yeah, well, we were kind of critical of it.
Yeah.
I thought Stauskas was gonna have a Fredette-esque career arc.
Mm-hmm.
But with Philly, his opportunities all over the place because of that team's still experimenting, and he's 11 threes this week, 61 points. So
yeah,
showing why he was a lottery pick. So
some assists.
Yeah,
I mean, playing really well.
Yep.
Gobert, kind of taking a while to get going. I mean, he's rebounding, he's blocking shots, but I kind of expect him to score a little more.
Yeah.
Trey Burke has actually worked out well for him so far.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not a Trey Burke believer, but I mean, there was one game where he had like 27, I want to say.
Yeah, he did have 27. 27, I remember it.
Yeah, so
numbers, yeah.
I know he's happy about that. Valanciunas has been solid for him all year.
Yeah, very solid.
So
I thought he's doing a lot better than I expected him to do.
Yeah, so I mean, his team's solid. I mean, they just took a loss to a team that I thought he was sleeping on, and I thought was better than everybody was giving him credit for. I didn't like the Al Horford pick for Walton's Warriors, but I really liked the rest of his team.
Dirk is playing a lot better.
Dirk is playing a lot better. Paul George has been killing.
Yeah.
Paul George was one guy I wanted in the second round, and Robbie, of course, swooped on him.
Second round? Yeah. Well, he wouldn't fall.
Yeah. And then Derrick Rose had a good game against
Oklahoma, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oklahoma?
Was it Oklahoma? I think it was Oklahoma.
I feel it was against somebody that he, upped his game for. So
yeah, he knows Westbrook. They train together in the offseason.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. Maybe he's more comfortable going against Westbrook.
Yeah. And I've watched clips and Derrick Rose games. I mean, of course, he has to, but it seems a lot more cerebral now. So maybe he'll figure it out. Just as he's more crafty. Less athleticism based. So I mean, kudos to him for adjusting. I mean, of course, he hasn't put up the numbers now, but I think if he can stay healthy, it's the biggest if always with Derrick Rose. But I think he'll warrant that pickup by Robbie.
I mean, he's got to adjust to not being his team anymore. It's Jimmy Butler's team. I don't know. Derrick Rose has been making some weird statements talking about when my contract's up, I need to make sure my kids are taken care of, and his contract's not even up at the end of this year; it's up at the end of next year. So that was kind of weird, but whatever.
Derrick Rose knows where he is half the time he talks.
He does look lost.
Yeah, so
good Lord, Derrick, get it together, bro. But Walton's Warriors, I mean, really, Paul George was the guy that just carried him. The rest of his guys play well, but nobody really stands out if you look at the stats.
Yeah.
JJ played okay. Ty Lawson's starting to figure it out. You can see him getting more comfortable. But nothing too crazy stat-wise except for Paul George. So
Yeah, pretty much. Just everybody's kind of solid all around.
Mm-hmm.
Coordinating all of them, yeah.
Okay, Kobe and the kids, 1-5. God. 1-5 is a reminder that my Lakers are struggling again this year.
Oh, that's what it's for. Oh, okay.
Yeah. But
Anthony has the most dynamic team names. They're always with the times.
Yeah. That is true.
Yeah.
That is true. Bang my line.
Yeah.
I mean, his first 4 picks, like I said, his first 4 picks were great picks.
Yep.
I thought he missed the ball at the Kobe pick, kind of messed up on the Zach LaVine pick, but
yeah, he's got a really
first 4 picks have been carrying his team.
Yep.
And I mean, you'd expect Damian Lillard to have a high usage rate. Dude had 23s in 1 week.
Yeah.
Reggie Jackson's been playing great. I wanted Reggie, was hoping I would get him, and Anthony kind of reached for him, which was a great reach because Reggie's going to have value.
Dude, Anthony has a scary team. I'm just looking at it top to bottom.
Yeah, I got to play him next week. That's going to be fun.
Look at his team, but wow, he's got a great team.
Yeah. Scary squad. Mo Williams. I said it on the video that was like 3 hours. Freaking Mo Williams has played with LeBron, and he always produces when he plays LeBron.
Yeah, I mean, he'd consider retiring when LeBron
left
Cleveland, so that goes to show you how much his game depends on
LeBron.
Yeah, it's Coutinho and Steve Francis all over again, except for it's one-sided.
Yeah.
Actually, it's one-sided with Coutinho and Steve, too, because Coutinho could still produce.
Yeah, Steve just fell off after he lost his lover.
Yeah.
Coutinho Mobley. Steve Francis was like, I'm done.
Exactly.
Markieff Morris, I thought he was not going to play well because of all the stuff going on with them, with his brother getting traded and then them beating up their mom's boyfriend or something.
We'll play fired up.
Yeah. He got it together. But, I mean, the story of Anthony's team, besides the first 4 picks, has to be Porzingis.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
The cornrow wearing. But Porzingis has been a double-double machine, shooting threes.
Like I was saying, I was telling you, I mean, I'm happy for him because I just love looking at the the draft reaction in New York and how everybody's like, what's going on? But
Yeah.
he's been probably, I mean, out of this draft besides Talon, he's probably been, is he second best? Would you say he's second best player producing so far? I mean, we got Okafor third, top.
He's top 3 for
Yeah,
sure. I
yeah.
mean, Okafor's not rebounding like I would think, and he's not efficient.
And I think
He's just putting up numbers because he's the only guy that really posts up on that team.
Yeah, and Porzingis,
I would say-
Porzingis has a higher ceiling too.
Yeah.
Much higher
That's what I was
ceiling,
gonna say for sure. Porzingis, I think, is the better prospect overall. I don't
Yeah.
really see Okafor.
doing much beyond what he's doing now.
Yeah, exactly. He's not gonna ever like develop into this high leaper.
No.
I mean, I guess he can work on his shot, but
Yeah.
his form is really ugly, so he's gonna have to do a lot of work.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's ever gonna develop, but.
Yeah.
But right now he's getting a lot of good scoring stats on the team, but has no post presence. So, Anthony's team, Clarkson's playing really well, but we all knew he'd do well.
Yeah, exactly.
He reached for him, and it's working out so far, even with all the guards.
Carson, he's definitely scoring. I mean, hopefully, once the Lakers, if they ever figure out that offense, he'll be able to rack up a little more assists.
And Wiggins, dog.
Yep.
Wiggins finally got it going. So Anthony's team's looking good, man.
Yeah,
like I said,
really
the first 4 picks were home runs. There's a couple of weird picks where he reached on people, but so far he's not paying for them because the other guys are stepping up.
Yeah.
Goldstein's girls, I mean, it was a competitive matchup. Like, if Goldstein's girls played most of the other teams in the league, he would have won.
Yeah.
But he just ran to a team that kind of was having a career week.
Yeah.
Goldstein's George Hill's been solid for him.
Yeah.
P.J. Tucker's fallen off. C.J. Miles is missing time again, but
Yeah.
C.J. Miles is, like, always hurt. I don't know what he's hurt with now, but Carmelo and Jimmy Butler have been pretty good. Whiteside,
yep.
18 blocks in 1 week.
I thought he was gonna have. I was talking about like a season where everybody kind of figures him out, but nah, he's
still producing.
Yeah, exactly.
Looks like he's in better shape too. If you look at his body, pause on that, but
Yeah.
if you look at his body, he looks slimmer. He doesn't look as bulky.
Yeah.
Looks a little bit quicker. So I think he's gonna continue to produce as long as he stays healthy and doesn't get into a fight with anybody.
Yeah. Rondo.
Yeah, fuck. Triple double.
Yep.
I was gonna get him, but I just couldn't. I couldn't reach on Rondo.
Yeah, I mean, especially with the season he had.
I did that last year and it bit me in the ass, so I wasn't gonna do it this year.
Yeah.
And I kind of regret it now. He had a good game. I mean, it was against Golden State too.
Yeah.
One of the best defenses in the league, besides probably Utah. And
Yeah.
Rondo triple double, and it wasn't like a 10-10-10 triple double. It was like
14, 12, and 15, I think.
Yeah, it was a
4
nasty
steals,
triple double.
too,
Yeah,
just for fun.
yeah. Doing hood rat stuff with my friends.
Yeah.
Fareed's still doing really well. Brooke Lopez is actually playing really well, scoring the ball well,
Yeah.
rebounding more than I
Blocks.
thought, and blocking some shots. He got hurt today. I don't know how long he's going to be out, so we'll see about that. So, yeah, Goldstein, I mean, he had a great week. He just ran into somebody who had a better week.
Yep.
Kind of careered. Hopefully Anthony got that out of his system because he plays me next.
Yeah.
Mine. I thought I was going to lose, to be honest. I have DeMarcus Cousins out all week. Most of my guys had 3 games. And there's no way you're going to beat Vsauce's team with that.
Yeah, no way, yeah.
But, I mean, I came close. I only lost by 2 assists. I mean, if I had gotten 3 more assists, I would have tied him. I'll take that. I have Tyreek Evans out.
Yeah.
A lot of people forget my squad is not complete. Don't have Tyreek yet, and that is going to be the thing that puts me over the top, I feel. But, I had DeMarcus out, so that was kind of it for me winning on points. And even I lost in rebounds, which will probably be the only time I lose in rebounds.
Yeah.
But CJ McCollum continues to be good for me.
Yeah.
I knew he would be. Didn't know he'd be this good. I mean, he's averaging, I think, 21 a game. So that was a blessing. Ricky Rubio's been having a really great year so far. I think he might be near the league leaders in assists. I think he's averaging like 9-something a game. Elfrid Payton's struggling because Scott Skiles continues to like randomly bench him. One game he had 15 minutes.
Yeah, 15 minutes. I don't think he scored. Probably a couple of assists, and that was it, I think.
And 2 rebounds or something.
2
It was
rebounds,
ridiculous. And it's freaking, you're playing CJ Watson. Like, why?
Yeah,
It's dumb. Like, you're a team is rebuilding. Let the young guy play. Let him make mistakes.
it's like when the Hawks started like Royale Ivy. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah, like
you don't develop somebody and knock it off. Like,
yeah, these journeymen aren't gonna get you over the hump. Like, let them let them remain backups. They're not young anymore. They're not gonna improve. Let the young guys make some mistakes. Don't have them on a short leash. You're gonna kill their confidence.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm biased because I have Elfrid Payton, but I'm just saying, like, it's dumb.
Yeah, but I like his game anyway. I mean, I think that Rondo-esque game can age well, but
Stanley Johnson is struggling bad. I mean, he killed in summer league, killed in preseason.
Is he even playing? He's not playing that much.
No, he's struggling, man. He just hasn't figured it out yet. Him and Miles Turner, I'm hoping will turn it on the second half of the year. So I'm kind of having to deal with them struggling right now, and it's kind of costing me, but whatever.
Yeah.
I do have Andre Drummond.
Good God.
Andre Drummond's averaging 20 and 20.
This dude's Wilt Chamberlain.
Let me say this so all you guys understand. Do not strictly go by what Yahoo says. Yahoo had Andre Drummond at 48th overall on a team with no true center besides him, and he's surrounded by nothing but shooters. They've seen the blueprint. They saw it in Orlando. How would you expect him not to perform with the team he has around him? It blows my mind. This is why I always say Yahoo, I take it with a grain of salt.
Yeah.
There's no way Andre Drummond is 48th overall fantasy-wise.
He's just based off stats. I mean,
no, he should have been in the top 20 easily. But whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, he can't shoot free throws. So what?
Yeah, I mean, sometimes you got.
He's a 15 and 15 with 2 blocks and 2 steals waiting to happen.
Yeah, easily. Might be more than that this season. He's 20 and 20.
Well, yeah, but I'm just saying, like, conservatively, like, I don't know. It was pretty dumb. But yeah, nobody else on my team played well. I mean, look at my stats. We all play like shit. Moutier's still figuring it out, but I mean, the team's kind of winning, so I don't think his role is going to be diminished in any way. Mm-hmm. It's just a matter of me trying to stay patient to make the playoffs, and we'll make it. We'll be good.
Yeah.
Let's see. Hillary's clit. That name's going to make me giggle all year. Durant.
Yep.
121 points.
11 threes for fun.
He's back.
7 blocks.
He's
Why
back.
not? Yep.
He's back. Kyle Lowry's still looking great. What's up with Goran Dragic?
Wait, hold on. He had a good
No.
right?
No. He's struggling, man. He's only averaging like 12 a game or something.
Well, he didn't have a good week. Oh, wow.
He didn't have a good first week either. I mean, and it's not like he hasn't played with these guys yet. I mean, maybe Bosch he didn't play with, but it doesn't look good, man. Is it over for him, or is it just...
I don't think it's over.
He's going to fix it,
yeah,
you think?
Fix it. Yeah.
Okay, we'll see.
Yeah, I didn't notice how bad his stats were. I was like, I thought he was Lowry just right up here, but nah.
Oh, no, that's Goran, man. Okay. Goran is struggling. Jared Jack was a good pick for him. Jared Jack almost triple-doubled on the Lakers. Thank God he didn't. That would have been another L I took. Steven Adams had 11 blocks in 1 week. I mean, what am I going to do with that? Steven Adams blocks 11 shots in a week. You're probably going to lose that category.
I think he's going to get more time after this, too.
Yeah, probably. Let's see. Rudy Gay played really well. Batum still hasn't really gotten it going.
I've always thought Batum was
you think he was a victim, or not a victim, because you think he was a product of that Portland system?
Yeah, I don't think he'll.
I mean, I never was a big fan of Batum. I always said I didn't understand why he was rated so high in fantasy. He's another guy, another fantasy darling like Ibaka that always gets rated really high, and I don't really see it.
To me, he just doesn't pan out. I don't know.
To me, like, if you're going first round or high second round, it should be the best player on the team, and it should be a guy that contributes in a lot of categories and is the leading scorer on the team.
Yeah.
That's why I don't ever understand why Ibaka is always so highly rated. I mean, yeah, there are holes in that theory. You can say Chris Paul shouldn't, but I mean, come on.
Yeah.
I don't know. Whatever. Okay, let's preview next week's matchups, and we'll wrap this bad boy up. Sorry, guys. Oh, well, I'll talk about me and Anthony's matchup since I can't find the rest of them yet. If I have DeMarcus Cousins, it's going to be close. If I don't have DeMarcus Cousins, I'm taking an L.
Yeah, so
pretty simple.
Yeah.
If I had DeMarcus and Tyreek Evans, I know I would win. But no DeMarcus, I say I lose 6-4. With DeMarcus, I say I win 6-4.
Yeah.
I don't think Anthony's team is going to have the same week he had this week. I don't know if they can keep that up. And I don't think my team is going to play as bad. And I have more games this week than I had last week. So I think it'll be competitive regardless. But I'm praying DeMarcus Cousins comes back. So
6-5.
6-5 for who?
Anthony.
Anthony wins 6-5?
You get triple-double from... Would that work out like that?
Ricky Rubio?
Yeah, Ricky or Peyton.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shake and Bake versus Retro Brewman. Who you got?
I have Retro Brewman.
I'm going to go Shake It. I don't know why. I don't know. I think Shake and Bake is going to beat him. I have this weird feeling. And they were co-workers, Bobby and Alex. I'm going to hear about this matchup all week, and it's going to be hilarious. Yeah. So I got Shake and Bake 6-4.
Okay.
The two champs, or well, not two champs, the champion and the runner-up. Okay. Two teams that are struggling out of the gate so far.
Full starters, but it's okay.
Who's got it, King of the League or Kobe Bryant rules?
I think King of the League takes another L.
Yeah,
I
think with the trade, if the trade was going through tomorrow, I think he would maybe do a little bit. I don't know. Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm not supposed to comment on the trade. I don't know.
I can see it anyway. So
yeah, we'll see. I mean, I think it's a close matchup, but I gotta go Kobe Bryant rules for right now. I think his team's a little bit more solid. I think they're due to have a better week, more so than Mike's team, but it's gonna be close.
Yeah.
Who you got? You or Goldstein?
Let me look at my team. Just look over. I have Goldstein. I think Covington MCL situation is gonna hurt me in the long run. So I'm gonna have Goldstein 7-3. I think I'll have a weird feeling about this week. I don't feel good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I say 6-4 Goldstein.
Yeah.
Until your injuries heal up. And Kyle Korver's still sitting out every other game.
Yeah,
I don't know
maybe
why.
Until Lakers get a different coach that doesn't insist on taking out rookies when they can be learning. But he played at the end of the game, this game. So.
Yeah, and I don't have a problem with him playing Lou Will.
Yeah, that's true.
Because it's Lou Will. Yeah. I mean, he's still a good player. He's not C.J. Watson, so.
That's true.
But yeah, I mean, I know for fantasy purposes it pisses you off, but Boom Shakalaka, that all draft though, I got Boom.
Yeah.
I mean, that all draft though is still very, very unbalanced.
Yeah.
So Boom is just gonna kill him in the guard categories, and I think he can compete in some of the big man categories just because that all draft though has too many big men and he doesn't check his lineups every time. So 7-3.
The 6 man is always the lineup checker.
Yeah, exactly. Hillary's Clit, Harry Mambo, who you got?
I got Visal.
I got Harry.
Yeah, Harry.
Yeah, I think Harry Mambo's going to take this one. I think Clay finally gets going, and that's the difference. So he went 6-4, I think. But it's going to be close.
Yeah, definitely.
Bengali, Walton's Warriors. That's a good matchup.
Yeah. I think I'm actually going to pick Robbie.
Ooh. See, I got Bengali, 6-4. But I think it's going to be close.
Yeah.
Harden's turning it up right now.
Thanks, James.
Ow. Ow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got Bengali 6-4. All right, fellas. So Thanksgiving is the deadline. $40 buy-in. Venmo me. Makes it a lot easier. Anything else?
God bless and good night.
Oh, also, if you want to guest star, just jump on in here Sunday nights, 9 o'clock. We do it every Sunday. See you next week.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Atari Corporation is proud to introduce to you our newest spokespeople, Robert Diggs, commonly known as the RZA, being accompanied by Mr. Jeffrey Eisen.
Atari 2600 is for the children. Wow, it's for the children. Don't you know that Atari 2600 is for the children. Wow, for the children.